Here we go, ready, and rolling, and action.
Actually, it started as a team of doctors trying to diagnose the undiagnosable. What we were trying to do, quite cynically, was to do a cop kind of show in a medical setting. And I felt it was really important that we have a character at the center of it that was interesting and that could delve into the character attributes of the patients and to try and diagnose them through those personal attributes and what they're lying about and what their secrets are. And that's when House came along.
And the big green thing in the middle of the bigger blue thing on a map is an island. I was hoping for something a bit more creative.
Shouldn't we be speaking to the patient before we start diagnosing?
Is she a doctor?
No, but
Everybody lies.
When I first received the script to the pilot, which David Shore had written, it instantaneously appealed to me. I feel embarrassed about admitting this, but I think it appealed to me most because I find the character, in certain ways, extremely similar to myself. And when I started turning the pages and reading this character, I immediately said, I have to do this.
Are you comparing me to God? I mean, that's great, but just so you know, I've never made a tree.
What was really interesting was Bryan Singer, after working on several movies, had decided there's no way on this kind of production schedule I'm going to hire a non-American actor. Unbeknownst to him, we put in the tape of Hugh, and he literally got out from behind his desk and went around his desk and went right up to the television, as close as he could get, because he was sort of mesmerized.
And I said, see, you know, here's an American actor who's really grasping this character. And everyone's looking at me kind of funny because they all kind of knew he was a British actor. And then when we brought him in, he read opposite Omar in a scene where I'd already decided to cast him, and he read cold, flawlessly, with character and humor, and his accent gone. Straight American, and I was thinking,
This is Dr. House. So yeah, we sort of knew right away.
I have no idea whether that story is even vaguely true. I'm still convinced that they went to 45 other people who turned them down flat and said, I'm not going to do it for that money. Or whatever, I don't know. But it sounds good. It's very flattering to think that something I did on screen caught his attention like that. I can't imagine what it was, to be honest.
There isn't a treatment for hepatitis E. Either he'll get better on his own or he'll continue to deteriorate.
Yeah, I went to medical school too. I can only say that when I read, I thought, oh, hello, there's something good going on here. I still think it was a typing error. I think they just put the wrong name on the label. Who knows? Who knows how it happened?
Ready, and let's roll. Action.
it was a little rough in the pilot, him finding the character and the cadence and the humor. One thing I try to point out is, his character's a chronic pain sufferer. He's a pill popper. So Hugh said, well, I guess if I pop too much Vicodin or whatever, I'm going to be a bit stoned when I'm working, a bit high. And I'm like, well, no, actually you're in pain most of the time. So when you take a painkiller, it actually makes your job a lot easier. It helps you focus.
You may see me reach for this. This is Vicodin. It's mine. You can't have any. And no, I do not have a pain management problem. I have a pain problem. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too stoned to tell.
Bryan felt, I think right from the start, very comfortable with this world because of various conditions that he's suffered in his life. He's had to deal with painkillers. He's knowledgeable about them. He actually gave me a Vicodin, my first and only Vicodin, which I have to say is a very enjoyable product. Kids don't use it at home. But if you are in pain, it does the job. And if you're not in pain, it also does the job. That did become the shorthand. Play this like a 3 Vicodin scene, and it's just kicking in now.
Anyone here got drugs?
I'm extremely proud of the show. I have a tape of the pilot, and I show it to my friends and my family. It's not always, in this medium, especially, network television, where you can find something that fulfills a whole other side of your artistic interests, and this does that. I'm extremely excited about it, and I love these characters, all of them.
Maybe after a while, when this run stops, I suppose we'll all get a chance to sort of stand back and say, wow, what was that? What just happened? But at the moment, I have seriously, this could all be a con. I'm not even sure it's on the air.
And cut. That's a touchdown. Excellent. Good.